Hello, this is Before and this is another episode where we're going to see all the new vehicles that are in the government papers of China. In China, there's a new batch out today, or last night, I don't know. So we go through them, we see if it's something interesting, and if it's something very interesting, I'll make another video. We're starting with this leading brand thingy, Zhengjiang Jiangjuan. And let's see what it's all about. It's this scooter, not very interesting, I don't think, so we'll continue with something else. Just in case you were worried about the specs, here are the specs. 13 in the front, 13 in the rear, 137 curve weight, and 12 kilowatts. And we've got something interesting. So this is the BKX production version, finally. So let's see the specs. So this took a long time to come into production. Still don't know when it's coming and the price. Hopefully it won't be too expensive. These are the specs. Max speed 129, curve weight 149, wheelbase 1430. Front and rear is the 19 version, I think. It's not the Motard. So 190 and 130 80 17. And 20.5 kilowatts. And this is the engine. One cylinder 72. That's something to do with the piston movement or something. 249 cc. 20.5 kilowatts. Let's hope this will come in a good price. Let's have a look at it, see if they've changed anything since the EICMA thing they've showed us twice. Looks okay. I don't see any big difference. Sometimes production versions seem to be more normalized, let's say that, instead of being too fancy. See a decent amount of suspension travel in the front. An interesting bike, not the best looking one, but interesting for the segment that it's going to be in. And let's see the price, and that will really make it interesting or not interesting. Single stand, we don't see a dual stand. Double stand. I think these are radial brakes. Single disc in the front. Turning lights on the handlebars. Okay, BKX production version, green color. Another cruiser from QJ. How many are they gonna make? So this is something that's 16 in the front, 15 in the rear, 166 kilos, and the wheelbase 1,400. So it's a small cruiser. Small and light, 20 kilowatts, 249 cc. So it's a 2-cylinder V, so it's a V engine. 58 something about the piston movement. The engine specs, cool baby, so that. So let's look at the model. So yes, indeed, it's a V engine. And it seems to be an automatic one. I don't know, I can't really see. What's the gear changer? Yeah, I can't see any gear changer. So maybe it's one of those automatic ones. You see belt driven. No, maybe this is it? I don't know. Nice wide seat. Got a fluid cylinder here. So maybe it's a scooter thingy. I don't know what it is. See brakes here, single disc in the front. Anyway, another cruiser from QJ Motor. So we've got a cub from Passionate Iron Horse. What we got? And this curve weight, specs, and 6 kilowatts. 6 whole kilowatts. Okay. We've got this from Haojin, the Chinese Suzuki partner. Some Vespa style thingy. 12 in the front, 12 in the rear. And that's 11.8 kilowatts. Let me see it here. Wow. And here. Wow. And we've got this Johnway cruiser with a chain. V twin with nice rims. Conventional fork in the front. It's a conventional cruiser, not like the QTEC we saw before. Kind of. Wide seat, tiny seat for the passenger. So this is the YY 503 and max speed 128, kill weight 210. Wheelbase 1425, so small. The front 16, the rear 15, 110 and 140. It's got ABS. 30 kilowatts, 500cc. Underpowered, 2V67. Okay, cool. So we've got something from CF Moto. What will it be? What will it be? Let's see. It's 250. That's all I know so far. And it's a sports bike. It's a CF 250 6 or something. Let's have a look at it. SR 250 something in yellow. I cannot see. I don't know what's different about it, but something different about it compared to the previous one. Probably the looks, facelift maybe. Chain driven. The back looks similar. Where are the turning signals? Are they here? Where are they? Oh, here. These are the turning signals. Traction control, TCS. Okay, so it's got traction control on the 250. That's what they've changed, obviously. I don't think the old one had it. So it's a CF256, max speed 128, kill weight 165, wheelbase 1360, front and rear 17, the front's 110, 70, 140, 60 in the rear. It's got ABS from a Benju Ruili Kemi company. 20 kilowatts. 249 cc, 172 mm, 2A, whatever that means. Oh, it's 172, 72, the bore or something, the movement of the piston or something. Anyway, that's it. The new CF Moto 250 SR with traction control. This is a Wuyang. Whoa, Wuyang! It looks very Wuyang. Whoa, Wuyang. Its greatest characteristic is the huge front part, I think, and the cool rims that you can't see. So this is the Wuyang Y150T. Y. Max speed 100. Curve weight 154. It's light, but it's a small scooter. It's 1,350 millimeters, very small for a scooter. 13 the wheels, in inches the rims, 110, 130, and it's 8, 7, 10, 9.5 kilowatts. Why? This is the Gust. It looks a lot like a Yamaha. Let's look at it. Maybe it is a Yamaha. reminds me of that Yamaha with the 3-line thingy. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, maybe it's a copy. It's got a double stand. So it's the Gast CST 150T. Max speed 105 kilometers per hour. Curb weight 134. Small wheelbase 1375. So it's a small scooter. 13 in the front, 13 in the rear. And it's 11.6 kilowatts. And it's got a Lontzin engine. That's interesting. A Yamaha copy with a Lontzin engine. This Vespa's got not one but two versions. Spot the difference and you get a surprise gift from B4R. So this is one, this is the other one. This one, this is the other one. What's the difference? One's got this amazing bar protective thing that protects a rock if it falls right here. Your bike from the rock, not the rock from the bike. Looks very cool, very trendy. If you've got a long beard and wear t-shirts with stripes and wear glasses, this might be the motorcycle, the Vespa for you. Oh, it's a Sundero Honda. It's a Honda, a Chinese Honda. And it's got 107 max speed, curb weight 147, wheelbase 1357, 1313 the wheels, the rims. It's got ABS from Hubei Hongte. Power 11.4 kilowatts. Single cylinder 58 something. Sundero Honda motorcycle Sundero. Okay, I want the one with the protective bar here. It looks a bit like Milky Way for some reason. I don't know. For a scooter, for a Vespa style scooter, I like it. It looks cool. And it's even got a thing on the back to put stuff in your Milky Ways. I like it. It's got a very nice color to it. Seems to be getting it also in a white version. I can't say I like it. Some more scooters and bikes that are not interesting. And then we've got this, which looks interesting. So it's military style looking old bomber style cruiser commuter thingy, zip light thing that we get in some motorcycles like the lower cc Brixton bikes we get in Europe. So we see it's got two suspensions for the rear, conventional suspension in the front, what do you call this, scrambler style seat. I think something of the air filter is here, or the battery is some compartment here. Air cooled engine, big headlight. I don't know if it's LED, it might not be. Some kind of tiny fender in the front. Same big sprocket. And let's read about it. So this is the King, okay, King Key, QM250. Max speed 125, curb weight 154, wheelbase 1380, 17 in the front and the rear, 120, 130, and it's got 13 kilowatts of power, 250cc, single cylinder, 72 something. Guessing from the size of this, 72 must be the size of the cylinder. I'm guessing how large it is. My leg's gone to sleep. Oh, I must do a break. I'm back and I've seen the next motorcycles. I've seen there is Woodsy Vogue 800, so it must be the adventure model production version. And I've seen some more CF Moto 250s. So let's see what they are. A CF Moto Cruiser Bomber. I think we've seen something similar before. 250. Maybe something's different here. Maybe it's got traction control, but I don't see any indication anywhere. CST, no, that's the tire. Huge tires on this. The tires are bigger than the bike itself. Really, if you add this to this, probably all this. Anyway, frame, okay, cool. Belt driven, I think. Single stand. The engine I can't really see, but it looks like a single. Okay. Just a cool CLC model. Let's read about it. It's a Spring Breeze, that's CF Moto, CF250 12, max speed 128, kiloweight 165, wheelbase 1470, so it's not tiny. Front is 16, rear 16, 130, 90 and 150, 80. Big numbers there. ABS from Continental Timec. Single cylinder 72 millimeters. 18 kilowatts, 250 cc. So that's the new 250 CLC. Then we've got some Vespa scooter thing from Yibao. These are the specs. I hope you saw them. We've got a scooter from CF Moto. This is it here. Double stand. Okay, it's a scooter. Of course. I think it says 150 SE, maybe. And it's a typical scooter with some nice colors. Okay. These are the specs. Max speed 99, kiloweight 135, wheelbase 1315, yes. 14 in the front, 13 in the rear, 110, 70, 130, 70. ABS from Venture Wheelie Kemi. 10.5 kilowatts. 150 cc, single cylinder. Okay. A scooter from Linhai. Now this is another one that you win an amazing prize from before our channel. You win a wooden peg to hang your clothes. If you find the difference, so what's the difference? Tell me. This looks photoshopped. Okay, did you see the difference? So that's the Linhai LH150T. Comment below if you found the difference. So I send you the wooden peg. 95 top speed, curve weight 115, wheelbase 1400, front is 12, rear is 10, 90, 3.5, and 8.6 kilowatts. Linhai. Whoa, what's this? What is this? And why does it say 250? What is this? Will we see a brand that's crappy? Oh, yes. Or will we see something that might come to Europe? What is this? Ah, what is this? What is this? This is some brand no one knows, and we won't see it in Europe. Let's see what it is. Ha! It's Abomination. It's an adventure. Hyosung. I've seen Hyosung in degrees, I think. Oh, it's not so bad. It's got a aluminum swing arm, or at least looks like it, and it looks thick too. 250. Huge wind protector. It's got Dakar style organ thing here. Upside down fork with decent amount of travel. If we guess this is a 19. Plastic thing underneath. The engine reminds me of a QJ. QJ style. Let's read specs and come back to this. So Hyosung, max speed 125, curb weight 208, so it's heavy, but I think they weigh it with the cases, and it's got 3 cases. Wheelbase 1530. What? That's bigger than the Tenere. Tire specifications. 1917, okay. 1990, 120, okay. ABS Scott from Moshong, Chongqing. 18 kilowatts, 250cc. It's a V engine, 58. So it's a double V. It's a V engine, okay, 18 kilowatts. This sounds kind of interesting. It's a very long bike. What does it mean to see things? So the weight was heavy, 208 kilos, but that's with the cases, okay? Remove the cases, that's around 30 kilos usually. So it's probably 180 curb weight. Now let's zoom in, see. So that's a 19 and it comes up to here. That's a 19. The 15s usually come up to here. So I guess it's around 18 centimeters of travel. Around there. You see, it's got a horn. It's got a horn, yeah. And then we've got some rubber on the pegs, which are off-road oriented. V engine, which is weird. And 19, think of it as a skinny Suzuki, what's it called? V-Strom, the old one. It's the V engine. Think of it as a skinny version. We've got a riser bar and a bar. So it goes from low up. It's not very out. It's like those old bicycles that used to go out like that, or like a cruiser maybe. Cruiser. We've got a screen here. It looks very big, or it could be a mirror to look at yourself. I don't know. It's got second part of a screen here to make it really, really tall, extremely tall. Got an aluminum swinger, lowers the weight. It's got some bars here that go all around. They seem protective enough. It's got the Transalp style decals here. Seems to be a key here, hanging from the mirror. See, equipment to put stuff. I want to put all that stuff, but I don't know if you want to put all that stuff on it because the weight will go up. But the headlight looks like there's 2 main beams, and these are daylights. So it'll be like the Tenere kind of, maybe a bit thicker. Maybe it goes a bit like the what's called Harley Davidson Pan America. Maybe I have to see it from another angle. The colors I do not like. Low fender, okay, that's all you need for this kind of. So it's Let me zoom out. Very well equipped, I guess. 250 Traveler, Adventure Traveler, okay? It's got a big screen, it's got the carrying capabilities. These rims don't look like tubeless. They look like normal tube rims, unless they've got that KTM trick. So that's one downside. Zip rims, if they are not tubeless. Maybe they are, you know. So if the tubeless rims spoke, it looks like a very decent motorcycle. From Hyosung, I think I've seen Hyosung. Wait a second. No, when I make a special video for this, no, I'm not gonna make a special video. I'm gonna make another video and see if Hyosung bikes come to Europe. No, I'm gonna tell you right now. Yes, it seems to be a Hyosung Greek site. I don't know if it works. Korean bikes made in China. You can see some prices here. They're not the cheapest. The cheapest one is 4,000 for a 125. That's a 250. So if we go to 250s, that's a 300, 5,000. So it won't be cheap if they bring it. Anyway, that is the Hyosung 250 QH or something. Whoa! What's this? What is this? This is the new Woodzy 800X, the Tenere copy that we saw at EICMA. Exactly the same, but heavier, at least at EICMA specs. And now we see the production version, so let's have a look at it, and then we're going to read the specs, the official production version specs. Tubeless spoke wheels in the front, 2 discs in the front, Nissin brakes, radial brakes. Okay, the tire looks quite skinny. We've got a cover underneath, we've got foldable foot pegs here. See, it's got a horn, that's the most important thing. We've got a big tire in the rear, big fat tire. Chain driven, this looks like aluminum, I might be wrong. See the frame here, the subframe seems to be joined to the main frame, I think, from what I can see. You see LX800, DS800 on the top, we see it carrying a bag case on the side. See this protective thingy, I think it's for the air, it doesn't come from the front, I'm not sure, I don't remember. See some fog lights on the protective bars that probably come as standard, as an extra feature to make you buy it. The protective bars seem to be protective enough for the rest of the bike. This is coming out a bit. We're told people fit on this. Maybe this, if I remember right, it's a very wide bike, so you will have your legs slightly open if you're tall, like the Multistradas. Think of a Multistrada, very big tank. We're going up, we see the 2 lights. Remember, I had made a video months ago when they had the teaser images that look like 2 eyes and a third eye on top, but it's an eye underneath too, or a mouth. You can think of it as some daylights on the side. It's got that triple protection screeny thing. This seems not to be adjustable, at least from this image. We've got some liquids here, so it might be a hydraulic clutch. See the cooling system, we see 2 pipes, so that indicates twin cylinder. You see the seat, nice design on top, some stitching here, looks nice and comfortable because it seems like the frame is much lower, so we will have plenty of cushioning here. Not so much for the passenger, and also he's kind of limited in the room. He can move his butt around or her butt around. See some cushioning on the suitcase. The mirrors look okay. This looks plastic. Okay, so the Chinese Tenere from Vogue. Guys that sat on it at the ICMA said it looks and feels exactly the same with the Tenere, and in a video I made comparing the two, the dimensions are almost exactly the same. So it's, if you sit on a Tenere and you sit on this, there won't be much difference. Double stand. I don't know if I missed anything out, tell me in the comments. So let's read about it. Woody LX802A, launching max speed 210. Who wants to go with 210? Total mass capability 408 kilos. That's, in some countries they control that. If you're like in Germany, they take you if you're traveling. Curb weight 248. So it's heavy, but that's with the cases, okay? So remove 30 kilos from that, I guess. Wheelbase 1575, which is big. Front is 21 90 and the rear is 1850 70. So thick big tire in the rear, tiny in the front for maneuvering in the dirt. ABS from Ningbo Cypher, and we've got power 70 kilowatts. It's almost 800 cc, 798 cc. LX2 2-cylinder, 84 is, I think it's the diameter of the cylinder. I might be wrong. And that's pretty much it. Production version of the Vogue Woodzy 800X Adventure motorcycle. Is it X? 800 Rally. 800 Rally. Sorry, it's 800 Rally. 800 Rally. Okay, that's all. Sondero Honda Scooter. These are the sparks. Gouda makes cheese, or cheese is made Gouda type, and Gouda makes scooters. We like the Gouda. Gouda. Nice on pizza. Max speed 90. You can carry your pizzas with this. 12 in the front, and the rear is something. 12 in the rear. Wheelbase. Oh, it's got 2 tires. Okay. And 8 kilowatt. Oh, 4 cheeses. And Gouda. Zhenlong? What is Zhenlong? I don't know what this is. Let's look at it. Some scooter looks cool. I like the design of it. It's got very squarey pieces, like it's a transformer or something. Is this some kind of company that we know with a different name? Trige. Ah, this is the launching, in other words, Vogue scooter company, I think. Yeah. So this is one of the scooters. This is the next, and it's got a big next here. You can't really see. So this is a company scooters. We might see Trigger. I think it is that. We might see them coming in the launching Vogue shops in Europe. Looks cool. Okay, let's see the specs. There's more photos here. We've got a rear look. Okay, looks long from this photo. So it's 110 max speed. It has max speed 110, curb weight 136, wheelbase 1315, front and rear 14, 13, 110, 130, and 12.5 kilowatts. Single cylinder, 61 something, 174 cc. Okay, Here we see another ex-Corvette Boss 4-cylinder 500R. Don't quote me on what the company is called. It's Zhangzhou L something. Zhangzhou something. It's a Zhangzhou company. 500RR. Or maybe it's a Corvette. Who knows? These are the specs. 235 max speed. Curve weight 168. Wheelbase 1395. Front and rear 1720, 180. And 62 kilowatts, 470 cc. We see it's a 4-cylinder, 59 something. Cylinder diameter, maybe. Tysco brakes. So maybe it's a Corvette. Tysco. Those are Corvette brakes. So maybe it's a Corvette. I don't know. Wuyang Honda. Another Chinese Honda scooter. This is some adventure scooter. Tiny suspension travel. 87 we see. Cool design, maybe. Robotic style. Let's read about it. Company is called, I don't know what its company is called. Wheelbase 1430, 14 in front, 13 in the rear. Curve weight 165, top speed 125. And it's got 80 kilowatts power, 250 cc. It's got a Lonson engine. So I don't know what this is. Anyway, it's what it is. This is a Chinese Yamaha. Maybe it's a new model. I don't know. Have a look at it. See if you like it. It's 150. Max speed 99. 12 in the front, 12 in the rear. Wheelbase 1380. 11 kilowatts. I opened this bike. I think it's an electric, but I like the name. It's called a Porsche. Porsche Continental. Yes, I have a Porsche. Double suspension on one side, on the rear. That's interesting. I think it's an electric. 1.5 kilowatts. Pure electric. Wheelbase 1385. Anyway, this is a Honda, a Wuyang Honda, Chinese Honda, electric. Let's have a look at it. How ugly can we make it? Yes. Although I like the lines here on the fake cover of the suspension. An interesting note. Extra wide to go even slower. And it seems to have a chain, so it's chain driven. Evo! Maybe something new we're gonna see from Honda. Of course, 10,000 euros. Anyway, let's read about it. Max speed 120. Curve weight 156. Wheelbase 1380. Front and rear 16 and 14, 110, 140. It's got ABS and it's 8 kilowatts. Okay. And that's it for this episode of new motorcycle bikes from China. We didn't really see something new, did we? But we got some specs on EICMA models. It seems we are not getting new stuff from this thing. Maybe updated stuff we get from the Chinese, because the Chinese come to Europe at the EICMA now and we see everything. So we don't get so much new things that we are going to see in the future as we did in the past 2 years or 3 years ago. Anyway, we've got the new Yamaha, the new Vogue 800 Rally. We've got some CF motors with traction control, that's what's different. And bye.